Hey everybody on YouTube land, it's me Clayton. This is the Clayton Millsap YouTube channel. This is just going over my 2020 plans. I told you I would do a year-end review slash tell you what the plans for 2020 are. So stay tuned. This is going to be that. Um, Last year I decided to sell my rally car and pursue this hard enduro stuff. I grew up racing cross country, hare scramble, GNCC style stuff, and I always had a interest in the hard enduro. Watching was really watching Nitro Circus DVDs, and Travis Pastrana went over and tried to do Erzberg, and I always thought it looked pretty interesting. I never really thought about it. The last couple of years, again, I turned 30 this past year, so I'm definitely not getting any younger. I'm quite a bit old, really, to be trying this now, but I'm not getting any younger. Want to give it a whirl. My new career, again, I opened my own business uh, September of 2018. It gives me a little bit of freedom. I mean, when there's obviously when there's work to be done, I have to be there. The winter times are busy season for sure. Summertime generally tends to slow down a little bit, so it allows me a little more freedom to get away for this type of thing. So that's a little background on how it came to be. Anyway, I sold the rally car, bought a brand new 2019 KTM 300, started pursuing this hard enduro stuff. I went and attempted the Saddleback Extreme Enduro last year. If you want to look back in a couple videos ago, you'll see the epic failure that was Saddleback Extreme Enduro for me. I I feel it feels weird to say it. I almost feel embarrassed, but I racing around this area back when I was racing the cross country stuff. I worked my way up to I was riding Open A class. I won the local track championship. I was above average local rider. Again, if I went to the GNCCs and stuff, I was far from winning those. I could hold my own for a little bit, but still, it was a lot of fitness issues. I didn't take it as serious as a lot of the guys who were really pushing hard and put a lot of the time in and deserve to be where they're at. But I had a lot of quite a bit of natural talent. Took me pretty far. Uh, and tried to pursue it pretty far, but just kind of ran out of financial backing and time. Got 18, 19 years old, had to get a real big boy job. And just it wasn't my time. It again is what it is. Thanks GoPro for shutting off. Um, but so sign up for Saddleback. They got a pro, A, B, and C class. I contemplated signing up for A. So I was an A rider. I should probably ride A, but I was like, well, I'll sign up for C class just in case. I hadn't really ridden in 4 5 years. I mean, I haven't raced in almost 10 years, but I hadn't really ridden in 5 years. So I knew physically I was in no shape to try to go for an A class win or anything like that. But well, C, I'll sign up for C class. Like if I start sandbagging quite a bit, I'll slow down. Um, let whoever catch up. I don't want to be labeled as a sandbagger. That was not my intention. It was definitely more of a just kind of gauge where I was at. Boy, howdy! Sign up for C class. They had like staggered row starts. Three at a time. Take off. I'm kind of leading the two guys on my row. Feeling pretty good. Like, oh yeah, I'm lead these guys. I probably should have signed up for A. The first couple miles is definitely pretty easy. Backing up a little bit, I'd heard that the pros, Colton Haker and Wade Young, went and walked the course and said it was too easy. So they made it harder. I'm like, well, that's fair. It's hard enduro. It's got to be hard. Um, I was totally game with that. It was also, excuse me, it was pretty dry. And I was like, man, this is dry. There's gonna be plenty of traction. It's gonna be pretty easy. I really want to a tough test to see where I'm at hard enduro wise. So go for a couple miles. The first couple miles is definitely really easy. Drop down a rocky creek. It's like, okay, this is kind of hard enduro. I get it. This is not too bad. I can handle this. We get to the first hard hill climb. I absolutely just botch it up. I mean, I shouldn't even didn't even feel like I belonged on a dirt bike on that. It's terrible. I was rightfully in C class to say the least. So anyway, get that race done. I didn't even finish. Made 3/4 of a lap in 3.5 hours. Um, no excuses. I just sucked. It was, fitness wasn't there. Definitely probably lacked some rider skill. I have no doubt. But lesson learned. I'm disappointed in myself. I didn't do better. Didn't finish. But I know what to expect now. Going back this, I'm going to go back this year and try to kick its butt for sure. But yeah, that's kind of a backstory on how it's become to be. Again, I planned on doing Erzberg last year, and just in 2020, I planned for 2020 and worked towards it. Been working on fitness a little bit, trying to ride a bicycle every chance I get, ride the dirt bike every chance I get when the weather permits. Again, this winter's been awful as far as trying to ride the dirt bike goes. Normally, winter around here, the ground will freeze. You can at least get out and ride. Get out and ride. I mean, it's not prime riding conditions, but you can still get out and ride. This year it's been hovering right around freezing, just above freezing. A lot of rain, so it's very, very soft. It's not even fun to go out and ride in. I mean, it's swampy. You can't get any momentum, any traction. All you do is tear up the trail. I mean, you rut it up, and it just ruins it for when the weather does get nice. So haven't ridden the bike as quite as much as I'd hoped, which brings us to the 2020 plans for finally. Late next month, in February, we're going to the group of guys that went to West Virginia last year are going to Alabama, Northern Alabama to ride. So I'm excited. Go south, be a little warm, get some seat time, get the cobwebs shaken off. I'm going to try to get a few different rear tires to test, see, dogs. Try to test different tires and see how they are. After that, March 28th through 29th, I'm heading to Bridgeport, Texas for the Rev Limiter Extreme Enduro. I'm excited for that. I've never personally been to Texas. I've flown into the Dallas-Fort Worth airport and had a layover and flew right back out. So never actually been to Texas or experienced it a lot. I'm excited to get down there. It's gonna be nice and warm. I've got a buddy who lives down close. I'm excited to see him. Hope you're ready, Lee. From there, early May, heading back to West Virginia for the Hatfield-McCoy trip. They do a biannual trip to West Virginia. From there, May 16th and 17th is the Hard Enduro in Michigan. Can't remember the name of it, slipped my mind. I'm going to attempt to make that, funding and time willing. My plan is to do the whole 2020 Eastern Hard Enduro Championship. AMA announced earlier late last year they were doing a Hard Enduro series. So that's my goal, is to do the whole Eastern Coast Championship. So from Michigan, there's not around in the U.S. on the East Coast till July 4th and 5th. So in between there, I'll actually have been to Erzberg and got my butt kicked there. Then you come back to the United States. July 4th and 5th is the Pennsylvania Hard Enduro. I think that was Tough Like Roar, I believe. Don't kill me if I'm wrong. And then from there, late July, 18th and 19th is around in North Carolina. I don't remember the name of that one. Probably gonna get Battle of the Goats, maybe, something like that. That sounds right. Then from there is the North American Hard Enduro Championship, August 14th through 16th in Tennessee at the TKO, which I did get registered for. So hopefully that all pans out. I can stay healthy through the year. Try to do some oddball events in between here and there, some non-dirt bike stuff for the vlog, hopefully. I got some little things in the works, but that's essentially the plans for 2020. Again, the main goal is obviously to stay healthy. I own my own business, so that's I gotta stay healthy first and foremost. I gotta be back to work on Monday and things like that. But the bike, we're gonna continue to ride the 2019 KTM 300 XCW TPI for now. I'm still waiting on that call to ride for Sherco or Beta or somebody like that. Still waiting. I probably will still be waiting. So I'm gonna stick to the KTM for now. Again, probably ride it through this year. Maybe we'll see what the end of this year brings, and maybe try to change bikes or something. But yeah, as far as bike updates go, like I said, again, experiment with a couple different rear tires just to get a feel for what works and what doesn't. I'm new to the whole hard enduro hybrid gummy tire thing, so try to play with a few of those, see what I really like. Still using the Moose inserts. I may try to get a couple of those and drill some holes in a few, get some super soft ones. Just experiment around. Wouldn't mind changing the foot pegs. I'm not super happy with the stock KTM foot pegs. I feel like my feet tend to fall off or bounce off quite a bit. It could just be me riding too. I don't know, but that's really about it. I'm super happy with where I've got it. I've got the FMF gnarly pipe with a pipe guard now, so I don't have to worry about smashing that. A lot of crash guard stuff, rock guard stuff. That's really about the only thing I'm too worried about is just not tearing the bike up too bad. Outside of that, that's about it. Again, want to go over. This is all me doing this on my own budget. I own my own business, so I'm fortunate enough to be able to do some of this stuff. But at the same time, I'm definitely not financially loaded by any means. So might try to hit up a few people for sponsorship. I know it's late for, as technically any industry sponsors have already got their budget allocated for their riders. We also don't really have the portfolio to back up any kind of sponsorship, of any real monetary value. The only thing we got, like I said, is real estate. You'll be featured on YouTube, Facebook, driving down the interstate got a huge Sprinter van, side of the Sprinter van that would look good with somebody's face on it. Just saying, the bike real estate's all open. We literally have no sponsors outside of the Damage Company Auto Refinish, which is my business. So we may have to decorate with that to try to look pro, if nothing else. But outside of that, that's about it. That's the 2020 update. We're just gonna try to do the AMA Hard Enduro East Coast Championship. Sign up for C class. Just see where we're at. Like, if I feel like I'm sandbagging or I'll gladly bump up class. I mean, I'm not here to make anybody mad, but after Saddleback, C class is where I belong, I feel like. But we'll see. Hopefully Erzberg again got flights booked, got a place to stay booked, got the rental bike booked, so everything's good to go. Just wait and try to stay healthy and do as much riding and stay in good physical form as I can and go from there. So thanks guys for listening to me blab for a while now, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned because the vlog's gonna get pretty interesting this summer. I'm gonna try to do a weekly vlog again, keep you guys updated, and hopefully have some good footage of some exciting things. So again, stay tuned. Appreciate all the support so far.